Greetings, this is Sharice Mariam. Excuse me, I'm Sharice Mariam. This is Star Quality Astrology. So we left off Capricorn, Divine Feminine energy. That's the energy that I picked up on in the first reading. I stated that I wasn't going with any particular direction. That's the energy that came out. And we left off with you're going to be hurt and you're going to have to find the inner strength. And you will do that by going within and having some type of vision quest. Okay, so that's consulting whatever spiritual background that you come from. Capricorn, Divine Feminine, go into that spirituality and search for the answers within to gain your inner strength through this situation. Okay. And then you will have more accumulation, alone time, healing of your emotions, and healing of your insecurities by listening to your spirit guides. They are giving you the willpower, possibly a grandfather, a father, or a male figure, so that to lead to your fulfillment and your fulfillment. Also, pay attention to your children, Divine Feminine, because some of them are spiritual warriors. And there is a need for healing within the family structure as well. And this is going to provide you more security within your outside relationships. Okay? Because you're gaining the clarity and bringing the fruits of the labor into your family and healing. Okay, and that's going to make your cup runneth over. So your one of the things that you Capricorn to deal with is family and family issues. But when dealing with family and family issues, with either with children, small children, or older children, if you are older, Divine Feminine, and then that with the healing or the progressive, or attempting to heal the situation, or in a continuous attempt to heal the situation, brings about that fulfillment, brings about that true love and that fulfillment that you have. You have been deceived as far as your healing abilities, Capricorn. Okay, so you are a much greater healer than what you have been portrayed to be. So there is a grave deception that's going on around your healing capabilities. It might even be coming from a son or someone in a younger male energy that is causing stress and stagnation in a situation. But they want it to actually grow, but they're not going to have the victory over your life force. There's going to be a coming together and an integration with the older male figure, as well as a younger female energy, to let go of the fear and let go of the doubt and let go of the stress, because you've been holding on to it and moving in a deceptive manner, or someone is attempting to guide you in a deception manner and away from your healing path. But it's time, you have held on, and now it's time to shoot the arrow and take action. But there has been some interference, Divine Feminine. We don't like interference. We don't like it. We don't like it. Let's see what the interference is about. Where are are they in this? No, this is Earth, Angel, Earth, Celestial, Constellations. I ain't no C. I must have put them somewhere. of Staff. So let's clarify this earthly interference and or spiritual interference. All right, spiritual interference. With the moon in opposition. Excuse me, I said the moon. With Mercury in opposition with Uranus right now, Capricorn, divine feminine, that might lead you to have some issues with communication. A similar energy to Mercury in retrograde, but it might just come out a bit differently or a bit more erratic than Mercury in retrograde. Okay, it might come off a bit different. But communication could still be something. Excuse me. Communication is something that could be a stamper right now. So if there's a job where you are communicating, if there is a or secret communication, should I say? Because Capricorn, Uranus is your secondary ruler. Saturn is your first ruler. So Uranus being your secondary ruler or your queen would just have a more secondary role in the life. Okay, so this would be things that are happening in the background. Okay, what's going on in the background? And with it being in opposition with the Mercury, it's causing a bit tension and bringing about that kind of that Mercury retrograde type energy, not going back to the past, but that type of friction or that type of frequency when we're communicating with each other. See, Mercury in retrograde has us take a look at the past and bring up past hurts, past karmas, past good things as well to get us to see so we can learn. Now this particular transit is coming in. It has come in, and this is actually affecting the communication between between people. So it could be spiritual or it could be physical. You may say something that you don't really mean, or it be taken out of context. So be careful and really try not to speak in more sarcastic tones during this time. You don't want to speak to anybody like that. You want to be very direct during this time so your information does not get miscommunicated. Okay, because the one thing of confect one of the skills of a great communicator is being able to effectively convey the message to where people understand it. There are my constellations. I knew you was gonna come to me. So Capricorn, divine feminine, like I said, there is some action that need to be taken due to this nature and germination. There has been some interference. Somebody's trying to interfere. Let's see, I see protection though. They're trying to interfere with the American dream and destroy it and create an opportunity looking through the windows of soul. So watch your windows, divine feminine. Somebody could be spying on you and looking into your windows. Birth and geometrical time. So like I said, somebody could be pregnant or somebody is thinking of having a child. There's an illusion that's being placed in front of you. Angel of astral dimensions. Astral dimension 1 and 8, 9. So on the ninth dimension, somebody is looking at you, looking like a male is looking at you, Capricorn, divine feminine, with a disdain in his with disdain in his heart. Okay, but he looking at you shine and be radiant and do what you do. And this particular angel right here, they don't like it either. But you still pushing forward and opening up the seed, and I'm seeing that communication come right on out. And you got the divine fairies that's assisting you as well. Now, y'all know that I am one of those people that all mythical creatures are real to me. That's why I love Charm, because they incorporated that. All mythical creatures are real to me. So when I say fairies and stuff are around you, I really do see, feel, and hear these different energies that be around, and someone is highly protected by that type of kingdom. So you may end up losing your keys a lot. You may end up losing little things, but you're not losing them. They doing it to slow you down, actually, so that there's something that you are avoiding. So say for instance, you get up in the morning, you always put your keys on the hook. You leave and you put your keys on the hook. When you come back, you put them on the hook. But you go to the bathroom or something, or you try to leave one day and they not there, and you don't know why they not there, and then you end up finding them somewhere weird, like the freezer on the side of the refrigerator, somewhere weird, or even back on the hook where you looked at. That's those fairies taking them away from you so that you couldn't leave at that moment, because they were assisting you in avoiding some type of catastrophe, divine feminine. Okay. Those are because I'm talking to Capricorn. I'm seeing the garden and seeing the earth. Keep your fruition. Keep your So if you have plants in your house like myself, talk to them. Make sure they getting their proper nutrients, because they need you. Be still, Capricorn. So take some time to yourself, divine feminine. I did get that hermit card. Take some time to yourself and really nurture yourself and heal yourself. Yes, and then put yourself in higher vibrations. This is also going to hide and keep hidden all of your new creations, so that baby doesn't have to necessarily mean a baby, okay, like a physical child. It could actually mean a birth, or a birth of something. So if you have something on the brew, or you have some great idea, do not share this information with anyone, Capricorn, divine feminine, because they will attempt to steal your ideas. Give me 1 second. All right, I'm back. Yes, so they will attempt to steal your ideas. They will attempt to just seriously take you out the game if you share your information. All right. So I'm gonna go into the constellations, and then we're gonna get out of here. Orion. So, divine feminine, please pay attention. Or if you are in the northern hemisphere, most of my people are, pay attention to what's happening in Orion's belt. Pay attention, look at that star constellation, and receive the downloads that you're supposed to receive. Now, I receiving a download, but I believe that is for me and not for you all. Okay. So yes, that is correct. Spirit said that is correct. So we also have Lyra. Now, some of you may be into it. Now, Lyra is the constellation is named for an ancient instrument, an ancient string instrument, kind of look like a harp. So some of you may be into music, or want to be into music. You need to pursue that. That may be your baby that you have brewing. So don't tell anyone that this is what's going on. And Orion is also linked to the pyramids at Giza. Also other pyramids, but we can go into that another time. But they're also linked to those pyramids and energy centers. So draw in your energy, Capricorn. You also got Hercules. Hercules is the warrior. We all know who Hercules is when it comes to the star constellations. Same energy that we are, that's being exuded, this savior type of complex. Like I said, you are the healer and you are very strong, Capricorn. So make sure that you are exuding that energy at all times. Virgo, you're very there's another your sister Earth sign. That Virgo or Virgin energy, that means when I said saving yourself, being celibate, if those of you who are not in a relationship, saving yourself, being celibate, connecting with your high self, analyzing all the situations so that you can heal the situation properly. Libra, Capricorn, Libra energy brings about the balance, or my energy. Please pay attention to your energies and if they are going in and out of balance. I talked about that earlier in the earthly portion of the reading. I'm in the celestial, and we're balancing the energies of the light and the dark, divine feminine. Botes, or people would say boots. This is a herdsman. So a herdsman, what does the guides? You are a guide. You are a healer. You are someone people look up to. So do what you need to do in order to be able to live in your purpose. Be mindful as well of any dangers that's coming about. We also have lupus. All right. So be aware of anything that any diseases or anything that could potentially hurt you as well. So I'm gonna stop there. So that an illness may be the interference, and it may be something that is threatening you, divine feminine. So it may be something of the blood, maybe something that's causing the interference. Whatever the case may be, take the action necessary, because there is an action, as I can see within the cards, that can be taken so that this particular illness or interference is not interfering with your love life, it's not interfering with your money, and it's not interfering with anything that you have going on. Take the time out for you. Take the time out to love you, Capricorn, because Capricorn is one of those signs that gives a lot to other people, and then when it comes to themselves, they high and dry. So you need to be able to you need to be able to give to yourself and take from yourself and give to yourself. Do that make sense, Capricorn? Divine feminine? Well, I want to thank you all for coming in here and sharing with me today. I appreciate y'all, and I hope you enjoy this reading. If you would like to book with me, I believe all my stuff is updated. If it's not, I will go ahead and update it tonight. I really appreciate y'all. My compassion goes out to each and every one of you, divine feminine and divine masculine. And have a wonderful night.